Good morning, everyone. We will continue with the chapter Lost Spring, that is the life of Sahab and the other rag pickers. Now, in the previous class, we've come to know the place where this Sahab and the other rag pickers lived. First of all, they lived in Simapuri, that is a place near Delhi, and the people living in this Simapuri are squatters who came from Bangladesh back in 1971, and Sahab's family is among them. And we also know that their house or their hut is made of mud with roofs of tin and tarpaulin, and they are devoid of sewage system, drainage system, or running water. And in that area lived 10,000 rag pickers. So Anin, they had lived there in that area that is in Simapuri for more than 30 years. They did not have any identity. They live without permits, but with ration cards. Okay, but with ration cards. And for them, food is very, very important than identity, than an identity. Then children grow up together, more children grow up together, becoming partners in survival. Their means of survival here is rag picking. Ado tayo na ron. So yeah, and survival in Simapuri means rag picking. Tikhantani. Chuan, the importance of garbage them. Garbage them is gold. Uh, it is their daily bread, a roof over their heads, even if it is a leaking roof. Atiani. Now, kalaitan ka kan share kam karingat. Next page, page 16 akan. Here, Sahab says, I sometimes find a rupee, even a 10 rupee note. Sahab says, his eyes lighting up. Lighting up means becoming bright. That means happy, more happy, happiness. Whenever he find a rupee cheng khatemo, a 10 rupee note cheng somemo, kantiang ahmu khanin, he used to be very, very happy. Then, when you can find a silver coin in a heap of garbage, you don't stop scrounging, for there is hope of finding more. Then silver coin, ingani poisa te mo kantiang silver coins te kantiang kha I anmu khatwanin, you don't stop scrounging atiani. Mo ingani you don't stop searching for them. Besides ingani we continue scrounging. Well, we continue searching for those silver coins or for those rupee more or rupees. So because there is always a hope of finding more. Atiani. Cheng som, cheng khat silver coin an mukhanin an topsan may lawa. I ingani until scrounge ka katakan adang mobile na I kantiang ka an base zela tikhanin and scrounge. They continue scrounging for more. It seems that for children, garbage has a meaning different from what it means to their parents. For the children, it is wrapped in wonder. For the elders, it is a means of survival too. Ingani children tang khatsuanin kantiang ang ingani garbage khatsu it is wrapped in wonder. Mo thil ingani hey thil present te kan han wrap ta I hon kan chak em khantiang khani tani mo hai khan chak mu khan chaka tin for the elders tang khatsuanin means of survival an e mu na kha khani tani. Chuan, one morning, I see Sahab standing by the fence gate of the neighborhood club, watching two young men dressed in white playing tennis. I like the game, he hums, content to watch it standing behind the fence. I go inside when no one is around. He admits the gatekeeper lets me use the swing. Chuan, heta hianin a conversation between Sahab and the author again. Chuan, Sahab, one morning Sahab was standing by the fence gate of the neighborhood. Fence gate so there is fence all over. More. Chuanin, and what was he doing? Why was he standing there? He was watching two young men playing tennis. And he also says that I like the game. That means he liked the he liked tennis game. Then I go inside when no one is around. So kakatsu shata gatekeeper kanin when no one midang tuman amlo kanin, he used to let Sahab inside the uh, inside the ground, more inside the fence, inside the gate to use the swing. Akhel tir vechin ani so midang tuman amlo lai khan. Sahab too was wearing tennis shoes that looked strange over his discolored shirt and shorts. Now hetahianin we come to know uh, it talks about the shoes again. All right. Chuan peikok an nei lo zia rag picker so ina peikok an nei lo zia te an bun ngai lo zia te tin alo nei pon a in king lo an bun te khan tiang kha previous page a khanin kan shato ta chuan in coming to Sahab a hianin he's wearing tennis shoes. All right, tennis shoes a in kinga, but it looks very strange over his discolored shirt and shorts. It doesn't match his old shirt and shorts. From where did he get those tennis shoes? So yeah, someone gave them to me. He says in a manner of an explanation, the fact that they are discarded to thrown away by shoes of some rich boy who perhaps refused to wear them because of a hole in one of them does not bother him. So from where did he get those tennis shoes? That tennis shoes, the shoes was thrown by a rich boy. All right, was thrown away by a rich boy because there is a hole in one of them. Mo pop khalo uma wang khanin I mi hosa ingeni fapa kha khanin abundu lawa chu wanga pai alonia chuan khami apai kha Sahab khan lo chara. It doesn't bother about that hole. For one who has walked barefoot, even shoes with a hole is a dream come true. So even shoes with a tiny hole is a dream come true. But the game he is watching so intently is out of his reach. Now he was watching the tennis game kan siya to so ingeni khantia ang kumtuan meya peikok neilo I peikok bun lawa khantia nga anhan ingeni anhan oma I peikok an move chun po I hole lo om khantia kha chu ani tang kha chuanin it is a dream ingeni a dream come true for them anyani masengin tennis game alo khel alo en kha chu ingeni it is out of his reach mo engtika ma mi ma emo khantiang khanin a khel theidon lo ani ti kha author khanin aron sayani. This morning Sahab is on his way. Now heta hianin this is the last para for the first section. All right, here tahi chuanin Sahab he had a job. He worked in a tea stall. Kakaron saydon tani. This morning, Sahab is on his way to the milk booth. In his hand is a steel canister. In his hand is a steel canister. Steel tray. I now work in a tea stall down the road, he says, pointing in the distance. I am paid, underline. I am paid 800 rupees on all my meals. Does he like the job? I ask. His face, I see, has lost the carefree look. Read carefully. His face, I see, has lost the carefree look. The steel canister seems heavier than the plastic bag he used to carry so lightly over his shoulder. The bag was the plastic bag. The canister belongs to the man who owns the tea shop. Sahab is no longer his own master. We now know that Sahab works in a tea store and he was paid 800 rupees plus all his meals. And yeah, when the author asked him does he like the job, he doesn't gave him an answer directly, but from his facial expression we can know that he doesn't like the job. He has lost the carefree look. He's not happy at all. At Sansu, the steel canister seems heavier than the plastic bag he would carry so lightly over his shoulder. So on the plastic bag that he used to carry when he was a rag picker was his amatania. Tunachuanin canister ingani kamika, it belongs to the man who owns the tea shop. Sahab is no longer his own master. He doesn't like the job. Although he was paid 800 rupees plus all his meals, he doesn't like the job because he is no longer his own master. Oh, he's no longer his own master. He's not free. He is not free anymore. Oh, he had to work under his master. That is the person who owned the tea shop. Kakanta ni. Chuan, we'll stop here. Next class at Chuanin, we'll start with this section, Mukesh section. I want to drive a car. Chuan, for your assignment na kanin, you turn to page 9. That is the previous lesson, the last lesson of Mika. Page 9 na kanin, question 1 is there. We've already discussed in our previous class. The people in the story suddenly realize how precious their language is to them. What shows you this? Why does this happen? Essay type petito ka. Kami ka answer po kan discuss to class kanin. This will be your assignment. So you have to submit before 8 p.m. tonight. Zanin Dariat. Don't forget to write your name as well as your father's name. If you have any questions, you can ask me later. Okay, we'll stop here.